Good morning. It is Wednesday at 7:16. Got to sleep in a little bit more this morning. It was on fire. It hurt so bad. Wish this stuff would go away. Driving me insane. Good news is I get to go to the chiropractor today. Get my back and neck readjusted so then I feel aligned. I'm gonna go fall down maybe. This is a terrible tripod. Can't wait to get an actual tripod. That'd be nice. As usual, I'm just getting my day going. I don't feel as fatigued as I did yesterday, thank goodness. I don't know if that had to do with the weather, because I was outside. I think what day it was, Monday. And I got sunburned, and then also, because I was mowing, the allergies are really bad, so. Petroleum jelly doesn't taste very good. I thought I'm trying to eat it, it's just got a bunch on my lips and then goes into my mouth, so. Alright. All my meds, my stuff. Make sure I got everything packed. These pants or shorts had pockets, they just don't. It's annoying. I'll put my shoes on. Oh, you should be able to see. There you go. I was able to, I don't know if you can hear me, able to last night. I feel like you can't hear me since I'm basically whispering. Able to last night to re-upload the video. All I had to do was verify my account, YouTube account. That's all I had to do. I'm such a genius. Anyway, it took over 2 hours to do, which is a pain. Wow. Who says a YouTuber is easy? It's not. So. I mean, maybe it is for some people, but for me, I'm just starting out, so it's a challenge, but I'm up for it. I hope you're up for this journey too, this crazy journey of mine. So I'm just gonna get myself going and go downstairs, eat, and take meds and everything else. So I guess I'll be back later. So I guess you'll see later what's going on in my day. Bye. Okay, I'm back again. Gonna be doing some Bible reading. I find it's itchy. Skin is really irritated. smells like. Anyway, I need something where you can stand up better. Sorry, my allergies are driving me crazy. Shoot on this cup. There we go. Hopefully that's a good angle. I don't know. Okay, we're in John chapter 18. Ooh. Jesus is betrayed and arrested. And then we're going to read Peter's first denial. The high priest questions Jesus. Peter's second and third denials. Jesus' trial before Pilate. See if we can read all this. I think we should. Clarissa. Forgive me. After saying these things, Jesus crossed the Kidron Valley with his disciples and entered a grove of olive trees. Judas the betrayer knew this place because Jesus had often gone there with his disciples. The leading priests and Pharisees had given Judas a contingent of Roman soldiers and temple guards to accompany him. Now with blazing torches, lanterns, weapons, and weapons, they arrived at the olive grove. Jesus fully realized all this was going to happen to him, so he stepped forward to meet them. "Who are you looking for?" he asked. "Jesus the Nazarene," they replied. "I am he," Jesus said. Judas, who betrayed him, was standing with them. As Jesus said, "I am he," they all drew back and fell to the ground. Once more he asked them, "Who are you looking for?" And again they replied, "Jesus the Nazarene." "I told you that I am he," Jesus said, "and since I am the one who you want, let these others go." He did this to fulfill his own statement. "I did not lose a single one of those who you have given me." Then Simon Peter drew his sword and slashed off the right ear of Malchus, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, the high priest's slave. But Jesus said to Peter, "Put your sword back in its sheath. Shall I not drink from the cup of suffering the Father has given me?" So the soldiers, their commanding officer, and the temple guards arrested Jesus and tied him up. First they took him to Ananias, the father-in-law of Sycophus. I'm sorry, these words. They got some weird names back then. The high priest at that time. Sycophus was the one who had told the other Jewish leaders, "It's better that one man should die for the people." Simon Peter followed Jesus, as he did another of the disciples. That other disciple was acquainted with the high priest, so he was allowed to enter the high priest's courtyard with Jesus. Peter had stayed outside the gate. Then the disciple who knew the high priest spoke to the woman watching at the gate, and she let Peter in. The woman asked Peter, "You're not one of the man's disciples, are you?" "No," he said, "I am not." Because it was cold, the household servants and the guards had made a charcoal fire. They stood around it warming themselves, and Peter stood with them warming himself. Inside, the high priest began asking Jesus about his followers and what he had been teaching them. Jesus replied, "Everyone teaches what I teach. I have preached regularly in the synagogues and in the temple where the people gather. I have not spoken in secret. Why are you asking me this question? Ask those who heard me, and they know what I said." Then one of the temple guards standing nearby slapped Jesus across the face. Oof. "Is that the way to answer the high priest?" he demanded. Jesus replied, "If I said anything wrong, you must prove it. But if I'm speaking the truth, why are you beating me?" Then Ananias bound Jesus and sent him to Sycophus, the high priest. Meanwhile, Simon Peter was standing by the fire warming himself. They asked him again, "You're not one of his disciples, are you?" He denied it, saying, "No, I am not." But one of the household slaves of the high priest, a relative of the man whose ear Peter had cut off, asking, "Didn't I see you out there in the olive grove with Jesus?" Again, Peter denied it, and immediately a rooster crowed. Jesus' trial before Sycophus ended in the early hours of the morning. Then he was taken to the headquarters of the Roman governor. His accusers didn't go inside because it would defile them, and they wouldn't be allowed to celebrate the Passover. So Pilate the governor went out to them and asked, "What is your charge against this man?" "We wouldn't have handed him over to if you weren't a criminal," they retorted. "To take him away and judge him by your own law," Pilate told them. "Only the Romans are permitted to execute someone," and the Jewish leaders replied. "Hi, good morning. What's up?"
I'm just wondering.
"I'm reading."
You're gonna leave soon?
Yes, I'm gonna leave soon. I just didn't have to leave as early. Where was I? Oh. This fulfilled Jesus' prediction about the way he would die. Then Pilate went back into his headquarters and called for Jesus to be brought to him. "Are you the king of the Jews?" he asked him. Jesus replied, "Is this your own question, or did others tell you about me?" "Am I a Jew?" Pilate retorted. "Your own people and their leading priests brought you to me for trial. Why? What have you done?" Jesus answered, "My kingdom is not an earthly kingdom. If I were, my followers would fight to keep me from being handed over to the Jewish leaders. But my kingdom is not of the world." Pilate said, "So you are a king?" Jesus responded, "You say I'm a king. Actually, I was born and came into the world to testify the truth. All who love the truth recognize what I say is true." "What is truth?" Pilate asked. Then he went out again to the people and told them, "He is not guilty of any crime, but you have a custom of asking me to release one prisoner each year at Passover. Would you like me to release this king of the Jews?" But they shouted back, "No, not this man. We want Barabbas." Barabbas was a revolutionary. So that is chapter 18. So if you want more of this, stay tuned for tomorrow. And stay tuned for later. I'll be probably after work. I'll say something. Record something or something or other. Probably the same thing, but that's okay. Oh, my feet. My skin is just so itchy and it's burning. It's like, what is wrong with me? Anyway, see you later. What is up? It's the evening. Wednesday evening. Of course, every Wednesday. You know it. Eating pizza. Not the most healthiest dinner in the world, but it is what it is. Mom's notification keeps popping up on my computer because she put her email up because she was gonna send something from my computer over to her. It wasn't working, so I have to work on that later. Anyway, just got some orders today. Ordered tripod, so that'll be coming in the mail, and SD card to finally be able to use my new camera, better quality. Extra battery and a battery pack. Doesn't hurt to have extra batteries. And what else? A backpack that's conducive to hold my camera and all the accessories and the computer. So that'll be coming in the mail, and I'll show you that another time. The day wasn't too bad. It's pretty nice out. Nice weather. Wasn't hot. Nice and sunny. So that's nice. So I'm just gonna eat and then put some stuff, import stuff on my computer. Finally was able to get, I don't know if I told you this earlier, a new video. I had to take the old video and put it back on my channel, YouTube channel, and I just had to verify it, so I'm glad that's situated and I actually have it on there now. So whenever I can actually put more than 15 minutes worth of video on there, so that'll be nice. Go check out a new site to do thumbnails. I'm learning how to do that. Eventually invest in a mic. For now, this is what we're going to do, and yeah, that's my Thursday. So I'm going to eventually get on watch some either Amazon Prime or YouTube or something, and then that'll be my evening. Don't know what else to say or do, so that's what I'm gonna do for now. So I'll catch you tomorrow.